Jeez, that was loud. Why you gotta be so loud, dude? Just do the thing. There we go. Okay. It's got to be long enough where you don't hear repeats very much. Okay, that's probably fine. All right. Dumping some sound effects in for later. Gonna use those for something. I just don't know what yet. I was thinking some sort of rhythmic thing. Like you could almost turn that into like something percussive, which would be a lot of fun. CD is triggering. Like, is my stuff even? It's not really even. It's just off. Everything's got to be lined up. This feels even. Huh. Anyways, let's get going here. I already got kick drum going. Got subharmonicon is all piped in and ready to go. I've got a thing that I dumped into the R bar, which is basically just the subharmonicon. So, yeah, we're going. We're doing stuff, you know? Phone is like ready and set up to go streaming Instagram. Take all of the bandwidth in the building. It's a art gallery showing thing tonight, so it's gonna be a big crowd. It's like the local schools, K through 12, like giant art show, and or K through 8 maybe. I think it is only 3 schools. So yeah, there's always going to be a ton of people here, that kind of thing. All right, well, I need to find hi-hats and a snare or clap or some kind of thing like that. And the nice thing is we can just throw those in channel 1 and 2. I keep forgetting there's a jumper setting on the back of this thing, and when you hit the trigger, instead of kicking, like triggering the kick drum, it mutes it. And I'm like, that's a really useful performance control. That should be a switch right on the front panel, just like click, turn into like trigger or mute. Easy peasy, 2-position switch. Or like hold the trigger for 5 seconds or something and it switches modes. Because that'd be perfect. Like for patching, you're like, hey, let's test it out. Let's play. Because, I mean, it's fun. Come on. It's a giant kick drum. It's a good time. And then to like, hey, let's hold it down. And now we're going into performance mode. Again, I feel like a firmware update could do this. In fact, that they could probably do that. Well, maybe not, though. There may be no control over that since it's a dip switch on the back, like a physical switch. I don't know. Could be a mod, though. You got a dip switch, then you've got 2 pins, and you could, like, drill a little hole in the top. Like, put a little tiny little rocker switch and just modded. That'd be dope. And that actually would be a very enhanced performance thing, to be completely honest. Like, that would be nice. Instead of, like, I have to pull the module out and switch the thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If you wanted to try out a kick drum, you just run a trigger to it. So, but you could put the switch right on the bottom, too. I don't even know. Maybe there's no room paneling and stuff, but, like, down here would be perfect. It's like, do the thing, you know? Or right above the trigger. Anyways, I babble on. We need to find a thing. Yeah, we need to find a... what? I don't know what. Clap? A snare, a something. I'm thinking snare. I'm thinking like a high, like a piccolo snare would be kind of cool. Like a high-pitched, you know, that'd be cool. Is a jungle snare drum? That's not a snare drum. Bro. Oh, I guess it is. It's like that. It's that super duper fast, like derived from the amen break kind of a thing. Closed hat. Snare drum 1, snare drum 2, snare drum 4, and then 3. Because I don't know 2. That's more like it. That's kind of what I'm looking for right there. So let's check that out. Let's mute. Let's just hear these guys. Start the clock. Why you panned, bro? There you go. Obviously not that. And then we're gonna massively shorten that envelope. High pass filter, definitely. Like barely on. There. That just takes out that low rumbly crap that I dislike greatly. I don't like the bend. Like, it's annoying. I wonder if one more tick on the cutoff would cut that off. Better. All right. Definitely better. Now, what's my reverb? Too fucking big. That one I like. Program 4 is a good techno reverb. It's dense. It's got a lot of white noise. You can darken. It's got a low pass filter or high pass filter. It's like pre-delay. Yeah. Delays the tail on it. It's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I dig it. Doesn't take much. All right, now let's talk hi-hat. Hi-hatties. Yeah, y'all can just shut up now. All right, so we switch you over to number 2 and we get your ass in the library. Closed hat. Maybe. Yeah, now that could also use a serious amount of high pass filter. Yeah, and then actually decay envelope even shorter, just enough to give it a little fizz. Just the tiniest dash of reverb. And then we got this guy. Okay. Let's make some voices here. Do some stuff. I was thinking, and this I think is a good thought. I think this is a good thought. But you know how I've done, maybe you've seen before, maybe you haven't, I don't know. I've done pseudo polyphonic stuff using the barred quartet in arpeggiator mode and the chainsaw, so giving it like 3 different volt per octave inputs, because the chainsaw is 21 note polyphonic, right? And it works pretty good. You know, it just kind of bops around on various chord tones. Chris, what's happening? ACHTUNG, baby. Exactly. Get out of my mind. Yeah, so then I was thinking, well, you know, you could do that with the SIG. And then ACHTUNG! See, that's better. I was thinking like just like angry German, because it's like you don't even have to be angry to sound angry if you're speaking German. That's just our cultural impact. All right, creativity vapors. We got like a low chill kind of vibe going here, and I really want to avoid my trope of like doing dub techno style chords and stuff along with this, but that would be vaguely appropriate. It's a little bit too slow, honestly. So we're gonna go with some like curly Q, interesting, cool leads and stuff. But I do want to try the SIG, three tracks of the SIG going into the chainsaw. I think that'd be damned entertaining. And then like that could almost be a voice. All right. Bass line first. This is kind of crucial. So Melodicer is going to be our bass line today. And I'm like, man, what should we use for that there bass line? And I'm thinking, you know, I have not figured out the pauses, but I was talking to Phineas. We had a nice email conversation over the last couple days, right? And pauses is not the problem. Pauses I get, like I understand what they're talking about in the manual as far as forcing a bar line, right? And you know, that first of all requires a clock signal, right? So if I give it a pulse, a quarter note pulse, basically, boom. I don't even know what that would be if I used my clock divider. I could figure it out. I could just watch it and like listen and stuff like that. I think it's going to be the divide by 32. Boom. But the problem is this clock divider only puts out a gate, and it's an all the way open, all the way closed kind of thing. So I'd have to rig something up on like the Maestro, maybe. That's probably a good enough. I wonder if I could just give it a single measure down ramp. You know what I mean? Yeah, they talk about forcing a bar line, and that allows you to put it into a time signature. Okay, so the stuff that we were doing when I was trying to put it into a time signature and stuff like that, that doesn't work unless you actually run it what's kind of basically essentially like a reset clock, okay, into the bar input. So yeah, if you don't have that in there, then nothing happens, right? Nothing actually works. But the thing is, it still treats it as part of that loop, right? So it's not necessarily thinking in terms of like, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's still thinking in terms of events and stuff. All right, so that's the thing. It's something I should probably try to play around with a little bit, but probably not tonight. that's gonna take just sitting here with just the SIG and like a couple of voices and just farting around for like 2 hours. So one of these days, definitely. And I would like to try, you know, like I was talking, like do a either put a chain together, which is not the worst thing in the world, right? You can put a chain together with like eighth notes, like eighth note down ramp, and then 7/8 notes of low. Just put it into the bar and see if that like calibrates all of the loops start point every single time. Because then, of course, you have that option of like, what if your bar is 5 beats or 6 beats? Yeah, exactly. So you can do some pretty interesting shit if I figure out how that actually works, right? But I just wanted to come here and play loud techno that has lots of sawtooth waves through filters. So hopefully that doesn't displease the proletariat tonight. I don't know if I used the term proletariat correctly there. Probably not. I like to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but that doesn't mean that I do. We're gonna go classic. You know, let's. I don't even know what I'm fucking saying here. I don't even know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I guess instead of going into the pizza for my bass, yeah, let's use the instruo. Let's use the thing with the thing here. Plus it's right next to the filter, which is nice. So we're gonna go envelope. We'll go into the bass or the. I'm gonna do an envelope. What is that horrible sound? Oh, my air purifier is like on its deathbed. It's having problems, and you know, that's life. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use the Zagreb, all right? Because the Zagreb tends to have a little bit smoother sound, although, to be honest, fuck, I don't even know if it matters. Like, whatever's, you know? But I often don't use this filter, and it's a shame. It's like, I guess I would kind of consider it a basic filter, but then so is the 860. So, what do we got here? Oh god, that's terrifying. What's happening? Oh. So the plan is this summer I'm going to get a bigger case. All right. That's plan number 1. I've been saving up money from piano lessons for like 3 years, right? And it's enough. So that's kind of nice. So it's not going to like take any money out of my bank account. So I'm going to do that. And one of the things I definitely want to get is some better envelopes, right? Some dedicated like 4-stage envelopes with CV controls, like those Expert Sleepers ones they just came out with. Those are pretty sweet, man. And like, or even like the Instruo, they've got their 4-channel, almost similar to like what is it? The mutable one that's got 6. Is that like ripples or some blossoms, spirals? I don't. Anyways, curse this delayed chat response. All right, a little bit of stretch. All right, so there's our bass. Is that a good sound though? Is that like a? Let's like tune up the loop here. The only problem is that you can't bridge this to like a nice chunky, you know, mono signal. So, yeah, I kind of wish you could. I was originally going to use the Ikari, and I think it's going to do the same exact thing. It's going to just be like... Advantage of Ikari is just... Cool thing is, it's still got that loop in memory, so just... But I don't know if I like that. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That one I dig. That's cool. That nice double hit on the root right there. That kind of centers it. Downbeats, bro. You need downbeats. That's even cooler. And now we're like a slinky TB303 going down here. There's your stereo effect. In fact, let's give that stereo effect a little bit of juice. How about that? How about we just go chonk? Should get a little bit of slow swirl going. Just a little touch. Yep. Yeah, that bass is kind of crazy, man. The Ikari is such a fun filter, dude. Like, you know, it's kind of unique architecture-wise and stuff, but I really dig it. It's just super functional, and how it's laid out is really nice and logical, and doesn't feel too compact. Their knobs are great. I love those knurled aluminum knobs. The Neutron has them too. They're really, really cool. The 100 grits, I said true grits. They're a little different, but they are knurled aluminum, and they feel good. Same with this guy's got a little plastic knurling on the edges of the metal. But knobs that I don't like. I don't really like these basic plastic ones. Like, whatever, they're fine. You know. I noticed today my Mix BX in my small system, the knobs have one little dot instead of a line, and that sucks. Hey, Spark Noise, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm slowly building a patch, you know. So today's going to be a little on the laid back side here, but we're going to get some cool grooves and shit going down. I got drums already ready to go, at least for the most part. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I've been off this whole week, and I keep thinking about, like, I should go to the studio, I should do a stream in the morning, and the mornings are the worst time for my my back pain. So it's like just being in the shower is is kind of the limits. But yeah, I went walking today, so that was cool, and like it didn't go badly. My left leg is weak though. I know, that's the other thing. And I've mornings, like, unless it's like, okay, the first day of summer when I don't have school, that's when, like, you go to the studio in the morning and you get really high and, you know, you do a 3-hour stream. See, that kind of, it's got to be a celebratory moment so that I have the energy to just, like, power through the whole thing. So, anyways, let's keep going here. Let's do the SIG idea, all right? So, the idea here, I was explaining a little bit earlier. I'm going to take 3 tracks from the SIG, and I'm going to run them all into the chainsaw. Now, the only problem is that's not going to be 3 separate envelopes, right? The envelopes are going to be the issue. And, you know, we could just give it a single rhythm. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever, because then what you've got is, like, perpetually changing notes. Who'll see perpetual notes? Yes, reference. If you don't know that, then, well, we can't be friends. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm like, those cables are too long. No, they weren't. They were just right. All right. I forced my 7th graders to listen to Perpetual Change. Here's the thing. I think they actually dug it, for the most part. But they're never going to tell you that. Some of them will. Some of them are like, yeah. Whip, 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 whip. Huh? Huh? All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, we're turning up the C's. That's what we're doing. It does. It's exactly what it was. Bro. 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 Oh, I turned everything down. That's right. I'm stupid. Aren't you, like, doing something? Oh, I turned all the octaves down, too. Idiot. But it still should be playing something. Right? It doesn't seem like it is. What am I missing here? Octave is up. 16th notes are up. It's playing. Everything should be doing its thing. But nothing is happening. Why is nothing happening? Seriously. Oh, it's not getting a clock. No, it is. It's getting a clock. The clock is running. I'm stupid. Of course it's getting a clock. This is the CV out. Yes, it's going into the thing, but it's not actually generating any notes right now. It's just being stupid. I do not understand. There it is. Guess it took a long press on the A? Okay. Okay, now, if I take and hold this and transfer that to the B channel, and transfer that to the C channel, they should all be putting out the same program, so to speak. Boom. Three separate, right? That first note is a D. I'm sorry.
Modern day warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean drive.
Such a great song. So this is kind of cool. I dig this. This is neat. First though, you get filter. Yes, you need filter. Small pseudo polyphonic synths need filter. We give you a filter. Filter. Okay, let me think here. How do we want to give it an envelope? I was actually thinking what you could do is just give it like a 16-part pulse guy coming from the Turing machine, right? So that it's just like lock it in, and you've got it like on a consistent pulse count, which would be very convenient because here it is and it's doing its thing. And it's, you know, it's just loving life. It's vibing, right? And then we just do that. And then we can use short cables, which would be nice, thereby reducing the protrusion of said cables throughout our landscape. Yes. Smashing. I hear you. Why are you not triggering? You should be triggering all kinds of shit. Oh, because it's in the wrong one. And now we got chord progressions. It would be even cooler than this. Tell you, this would be cooler. It would be cooler to use a... Okay, we're going to limit that there envelope quite a bit. We're going to use the stochastic function generator envelope. So, let's give it a trigger. Let's turn this to what? Medium. We're going to turn loop off. Yeah. So now you have a range for the decay time of the envelope. So there's a little kind of give and take, a little pulsing going on with it. And then, of course, you can take one of these and just be like, here, let's give it some low notes. And just peg it on the lowest C. Steer it into bass. Hear that in there? Fuck yes. That is fucking cool. Jason, what's going on, man? This is the SIG and the chainsaw getting happy. Oh yeah, flat 2, baby. Alright, I got an idea here. We're going to take one of these, alright? And we're going to record us some R-bar dubs. I need to hook that up first, though, because, you know, listening to it, generally speaking, can be a helpful thing, you know? Where you go? You can't go Zagreb. You too far. You go Popple. We can just keep it simple, like ultra simple. That's going to go into input 3, because this is going to be kind of pad-like, of course. So let's listen to what we have so far, which is nothing. because... Lots of reverb. Okay. Recording, yeah. So just a big mush-mash of C minor chord going there. Alright. Now, let's do the same kind of thing on this, but let's turn that C up an octave. And then actually what we can do is kind of bump up maybe some of the high ranges of each of these other ones. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just loading up the R-bar right now. Let's just wait. Let's just wait on that. Mixture, all three. All right, now let's just go straight up E flat chord for this guy. Wait, did I fill the third buffer? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. And let's do another one of these. With a little bit more rhythmic bass note. And we'll give one of these a D. Just to give it a little major 7 flavor. I dig it. And then we'll give it an F minor chord to kind of top it off. That may never even play, because I'm just going to throw a sloths into that thing. Alright. Next. Oh wait, let's just do this. Okay. Now, we're going to come back to that. But in the meantime... Quiet, you. That's the signal we were giving it. Real driven. That's nice. Got a little swingy shuffle guy going down. I like it. Now, where were we? Here's the weird part. Side chaining going down, you know. Yes. Number one, we're gonna go slow. Eight measure. Random. Number one. Okay. And that's gonna go to the playback head of the R bar. Three is going to be a slow 8 measure rise and fall. That's going to the filter. actually bring that into the Aurora also. Okay, honestly, let's just have you just chill here. I'm looking for a usable cable. That's not stupendously long for no reason. Too bad. Tough noogies. Can't find it. Doesn't exist. Does this reach? Yeah. Much better. Okay. I don't know if I like this thing yet, quite. Yeah, here's the problem, right? This thing needs like a delay swarm to just make it ridiculous. Okay, I mean, like, let's face it here. So let's give it the Imitor Versio treatment. If the cables will reach, and they reach. It's a miracle. Problem is, I don't have enough shorty little guys to make it back and keep my cable coloring system intact. It is not anymore, officially, right now. It's too bad. Yes, much better. Yeah, see, this is where I don't like the kick-ain. Because now I can't route things to my send effects. Because you don't want to route your kick drum through reverb and delay. Right? So, yeah. We're not doing that. Okay. Let's just leave that for now, and let's. I'm gonna rig up another voice here. Something a little bit more leady sounding. You know. And now we can use the pizza. And we'll use the pizza in the... Pizza in a box? No. Pizza into... 100 grit? Yeah. That seems like a win. Yeah, man, it sounds really good. And I gotta say, like, listening to my last couple streams where I was using it, it definitely helps clean up the low end. Like, and the fact is, you don't have to use the hardcore side chaining, right? You can use the spectral side chaining, which only compresses and limits the low end to 2 different degrees, plus your adjustment knob. So, like, it can be pretty transparent, which I like. And it's not terribly huge. They keep coming out with these kick drum modules that are like 20 HP and stuff, and I'm just baffled. You know? Yeah, well, and the problem, too, is that I'm doing this all in a Eurorack mixing environment, which, I mean... Honestly, if I was being smart, all of this shit would be going external. If I were motivated. Yeah. If I were the only one using this studio ever. Like, I have clients here. I have people that record here and stuff like that, too. So... I can't really just, like, unwire the snakes every single time I'm doing modular and rewire a bunch of shit, like 20 inputs worth. Like, that would be a total pain in the ass and not worth it. Yeah, I don't get that, dude. It's really weird, and I kind of hate it. And, like, why? Why for that a thing? We had no gain. Drench it. Yeah, it could be. See, this is where it just gets weird, right? Yeah. None of that inverter technology for these new modules. No, 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 no. Sounds good. Now let's bring in the distortion circuits. Because I haven't even messed with the pizza yet. Well, you need some modulation, bro. What are you doing, even? A couple of randomly cycling... Oh, let's just do straight LFOs here. Into that. Slower one. Yes. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get there. Down boy. Okay. We're coming back to that. Meanwhile, subharmonicon's just down here, just like I'm like running an entire show, bro. Like he's not even noticing me. You son of a bitch. Okay, we need another voice. Oh. Tape loops. I forgot. I had a tape loop going. Y'all might not have even been in here when I had that rigged up. I just made some like random conversation noises. And I was like, what would be cool would be to like take those, maybe just run mono, into like straight into the mixer kind of thing. See what we got going on in there. Nothing. Absolutely. Who dingy? Who ringy dingy? Oh. Okay. This. Ha! Awesome. That's cool. No, I did not know that. I did not know that. No, sir. No, sir. You're getting a clock signal, right? Yeah, we don't need a jitter, though. What we need is a randomized 16th note pattern of some sort here. Do a thing with. So let's take this, and we'll go into that, and then we'll bring that. That! Grandpa, that's Maggie. Uh-huh. And then we'll throw that like a slow LFO. Wait, I just put that in completely the wrong place like an idiot. Let's blend that. Let's blend that with a little white noise. Eh? Sound design. Y'all need some reverb in your life. Yeah. All right, and then later on, that can become our noise sweep, and it can become like an ambient background once you take the noise out and you just turn it into like a muffled crowd sound. So the whole point of this is, once again, I'm going to transform this into an ambient goo-scape at the end. Oh, There, now everything's satanic. I have increased our quantity of Satan by 423% tonight. Backwards voices are always satanic. I don't know why, but they are. Do we need another voice? I don't know. Should be pretty good to go. Maybe. Possibly. Plus, I'm pretty much out of sequencer tracks. Well, no, I'm not. I can throw the fourth track of the SIG to like a Platt's voice or something. But I don't know. I don't know. Good question. It's my new Twitch emoji pack. If you become a subscriber today, you will get these satanic and pagan emojis. On second tier, I also open up the Wiccan emojis for you. It's just to show support. How about a fourth lead sound, but like different scale? Like a weird scale. I can honestly say I'm not sure what you're talking about. I have an allergy to anything MIDI pack related. Chord packs and things like that. I just think they're completely stupid. But that's just me. Oh, this could get totally tripped out. And then we're doing a Goa trance thing again. Not that I'm complaining. Mind you, not complaining. Okay, let's change the envelopes a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, now we need a nice clocked modulation source going to Platts. Let's, 4. Channel 4. I just want a quarter note random. Bipolar. Are you, like, doing it? Yeah, it is. It's just, I don't know why. It feels like the buttons were not behaving normally. That's weird. Yeah, I'm sure they do sell to the youngins. My God, that's beautiful. Let's give the morph another little bit of an LFO here. Yeah, dude. Like, here's an idea. Now, this might sound a little crazy, but study music theory. It's like studying music theory is the most painful thing in the universe to, like, up-and-coming musicians. They're not quite understanding that it unlocks the whole universe, right? They just, you know, and I get it. I totally get it. Honestly, I'm excited to see Jake's course when it comes out from Signals Music Studio. He's writing a book, like a full book, that basically is like a theory course from the ground up for people that don't want to deal with, like, old men teaching you how it used to be in the 1700s, which is a lot of music theory, I have to say. So here, I got it to 16th notes, right? Because I don't have any rests. It's just 16th notes, like, straight. I think we're ready to start here. Okay. Let me fire up my phone. And I'm going to mute the mic. And I'm going to take some creativity vapors. And I'm going to piss off the locals. Yeah, agreed. I mean, like, there are people that do that kind of thing. You know, like Jacob Collier. You know, when they decode stuff. Like, those are good series, you know? But then, like, how about a thing about, like, hey, here's what the chords in this song are, and here's how to apply them to a different key and make your own song out of this new knowledge. Like, learn a song, but then do stuff with it. You know, I think that's a more practical approach, but it depends on the person. It depends on the instrument, too. Anyways. All right, that's going to do it for me for this evening. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. All you people on the interwebs. And all the rest of yous. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good trancy vibe. I'm digging those. We should just transform into straight up Goa at some point. That would be fun. I mean, I'm kind of halfway there in a lot of times. So, oh well, unintentional. All them Indian influences. Anyways, nighty night. Hope to see you Sunday, and have a good next few days. Dude, you're here just in time for me to sign off. But it was a jam. So, anyways, take it easy, y'all. Have a good night.